At the beginning, let me introduce these screws for you. This package is rivets for frame. This package is coupling screws for fan bottom plate with motor base plate. This package is buckles and screws for dust-proof net. This package is coupling screws for stand column with top and bottom plates. This package is coupling screws for fan blades and blade angle. This package is coupling screws for motor and motor base plate. This package is coupling screws for aluminum pulley and stand column. This package is coupling screws for aluminum pulley and blade angle. This package is screws for guard plates in two sides. This package is motor and belt pulley. This package is shutter crutches. This package is shutter grippers. This package is side panel handles. This package is pull ring. First, we open the package and take out the accessories inside. This is the side plate of the fan. This is the base and upper cover of the fan. This is the belt. This is the pillar, stand column. This is the side strip. This is the motor plate, and the tablet of the motor plate. This is a small guard plate on the outer frame of the fan. This is the louver of the fan. This is our screws. Second, let's start assembling fan's frame. First we put the base on the ground. Then we snap the side panels in. Next we use rivets to fix it. A rivet gun is required here. Attach the side panel on the other side as well. After the card is clamped, we also use a rivet gun to fix it. Next, we put the wind collection circle in. This is the wind collection circle. Note, the motor hole of the air collection ring should be placed on one side of the base with 4 screw holes. Then we put the lid on again. When putting on the cover, pay attention to the 2 holes in the same direction as the 2 holes of the base. Then we proceeded to use rivets to secure the shell all in place. Third, let's start to install the wind collector. First of all, we align the air collection with the hole of the outer frame, and then punch the hole. First punch the upper and lower two holes. Then we use rivets to lock the top and bottom. Then make two holes in the middle, and lock them with rivets after punching the holes. In turn, this step is to make all the screw holes of the air collection ring on all four sides, and then lock it with rivets, so that we have the entire frame and the air collector installed. Fourth, this step we install the louver. Let's take out the louver and the louver clip. We need to fasten it one by one, and put it aside for later use. Fifth, fixed motor wheel and motor board. First we take out this motor wheel. We need to align the groove of the motor wheel with the groove of the motor bearing, then insert the pin and use the hammer to knock it down, and then put in the gasket and lock it with screws. Then we fix the motor board. Use the screws that connect the motor with the motor base plate to fix it, so that the motor board is fixed. Sixth, fix the fan blades and blade angle. This is the blade angle. Fix the blade angle to the aluminum wheel. This is the aluminum wheel. Okay, first of all, we fix the fan blades to the blade angle. At this time, we need to use the coupling screws for fan blades and blade angle. We need to pass the screw through the screw hole of the blade and lock it with a nut. Note that this screw has one end of the rubber ring. Make this face up when it is installed. Then we use tools to lock them tightly. Then we fix the aluminum wheels to the blade angle. At this time, we need to use the coupling screws for aluminum pulley and blade angle. After locking, our fan blades are assembled, and we put them aside for later use. Seventh, install the stand column. At this time, we need to use the coupling screws for stand column with top and bottom plates. The two holes on the outer frame are aligned with the holes of the stand column, and then locked with screws. Eighth, install the fan blade. We need to use the coupling screws for aluminum pulley and stand column. First of all, we need to pass this big screw through this hole in the middle of the column, and we need to add one spacer in front and two spacers in the back. Then we bring the fan blades with the belt on. Next, fix the fan blade on the long screw and pass it through. We need to add another spacer here, and then screw the nut and cap nut on. Then we need to fix the nut on this side with a sleeve, and then use a tool to lock it. So that our fan blades are assembled well. Ninth, install the motor. We need to use the coupling screws for fan bottom plate with motor base plate 8*25 and the pressing sheet of the motor board. Let's fix 2 screws first. Then install the base tablet of the motor board. After base tablet the motor board is installed, we install the motor into it. Note that our motor board needs to be clipped in. Then put the spacer here, then put the nut, and finally lock. 10th, install the belt. Put the belt on the motor pulley first, and then put the other end of the belt on the aluminum pulley. The best tightness of the belt is, press down the belt, the distance is about 1 centimeter, and the position of the motor needs to be readjusted if the belt is too loose or too tight. 11th, install the louver. At this time, we need to use the shutter crutches. Thread this crutch horizontally and secure it with the shutter grippers. After fixing one side, fix the other side. After the shutter is fixed, we need to install the hammer edge strip. Just follow the video and buckle them one by one. Twelfth, install the pull ring. The pull ring is installed on the motor side. Let's go through this hole, and then go through this hole. Then we use screws to fix it in this hole. Then we pull up the shutter and pull it open to 90 degrees. After pulling it open with 90 degrees, push the copper buckle forward and lock it tightly until the end. By this way, the pull ring is assembled. 13th, install the guard plate. We need to use the screws for guard plates in 2 sides and small guard plates. The 2 angles are aligned. Let's insert the bottom first, and then lift it up a little bit. Then we need to use screws to secure it tightly from this hole. Finish this side, then we install the other side. Insert it in first. PLS note at this time, there is a gap above, and we need to use tools to lift it up a little until it is completely closed. Fix the side panel, don't let it move, and then we use screws to tighten it. Fourteenth, install protective nets. We need to use buckles and screws for dust-proof net. First of all, we buckle the net buckle on the net. Clip 4 net buckles on each side. Put the net on the machine, and then we use screws to fix all the net buckles tightly. Next we need to make 2 more screws to fix the stand column with the dust-proof net. Then we put the side panel handles and install them on both sides of the machine. Fifteenth, power on test. This machine has already been installed. Next, we will power it on to test the machine. We connect the power to the machine. Test whether its performance is reliable. As you can see, it's very stable.